Welcome to Julie the Thrifty Designer. Hey, today I'm just going to do a little catch up on what's going on in my life, so stay tuned if you're interested in wanting to hear what's going on. Well, just stay tuned. Hi guys! Welcome to my channel. It's been a long time since I've been on, and frankly, I don't have anything to show you. I can't decorate. I can't do anything that my channel's about. So I kind of sit around doing a whole lot of nothing because I have nothing to show you except for to whine and cry. And, I don't want to bug you guys with all of that. But look behind me. Does that look like me? If you all know me, you know it's not. And if you don't, welcome to my channel, and you'll find out I'm a more is more girl. And well, trying to sell my house is a bit difficult. Now, if you guys go back, you'll see my whole house tour ready to sell. How pretty it was. Everything was decorated. It was still less than what I normally would put up. Well, in this time frame, I can't tell you how many people have come through my house and left messages and they were snotty about it. We couldn't see the house because of all her stuff. Just all this decor and stuff all over the house. It just made it so we couldn't see the house. And I tell you, people went on and on and on about how bad my house looked. One even said they were so disgusted when they saw the main floor, they didn't even want to go upstairs and look upstairs at all. Like, really? It's not like that. It was that crowded. So we all decided, my realtor, she says, your house is perfect. It's beautiful. But unfortunately, today's market is saying it needs less. So I had to go through the house and take down just about all my decor. I did leave my fireplace a little bit of fall still on it because I still need that for me. If any of you are new and you don't realize or know, my husband passed away almost 6 months ago. The 29th, it'll be 6 months ago. And I need some comfort. And decorating is what brings me my comfort. And I'm trying to sell the house. And so right now, I'm not allowed to. I can't put my decor out. Plus the fact it's all packed up and gone. I mean, to a storage unit. So it's frustrating for me right now. So all of you prayer warriors out there, please lift me up in your prayers. I'm discouraged. People keep coming through the house and telling me how awful it is and don't want to buy it. I was under contract once. And because I needed to put in a new sewer and I needed to put in a new furnace, all these expensive things, didn't even know they were wrong. And I had radon, so I had to have a radon system put in. Well, I have already got the radon system put in, and I'm waiting on the furnace guy to come and actually install the furnace for me, which I've already paid for the furnace. So I'm just waiting for him. He's actually a friend of the family. So I'm just kind of probably being squeezed in. But that's okay. He's an amazing man. And I am grateful to him. Excuse me. Sorry. And then when I get under contract and just before closing, I will then have the sewer put in and we'll pay for it at closing. Well, the guy we had before, I don't know, it scared him something. He first time buyer and it just freaked him out. So he broke the contract, which is too bad. So I'm still trying to show the house. Well, yesterday I had the possibility of someone wanting to put a contract on my house. And they decided because the house has radon at all, even though I have now the mitigation system put in and it's pumping it out of the house, it scared him and he said, no, I'm not going to buy a house with radon. Well, here in Colorado, just about every house has radon in it. Just different levels depending on your region of where you live. And it's not really super high where I live, but high enough that, the EPA or whoever monitors says this is the allowed amount per whatever. And mine was just a little bit above it. Enough that I needed to put in a system to sell the house. So it is what it is. So that's in. The furnace is just waiting to be put in, and the sewer will be in before closing, and we'll pay for it at closing. But people walk in my house more than anything and says, it's just so cluttered they can't stand to look at the house. And this is even after I have even more decluttered. I'm going to take you through and show you a little bit of what the house looks like here on the main floor anyway, and show you, if you all go back in time, you'll see how much I really do decorate the house. This is driving me crazy. The house echoes. I don't know if you can tell in the video, but it has an echoey sound to the house. It's so empty. The house is cold. There is no life to it. It's not like somebody lives here. It's just sad feeling to me. I guess it goes with me. I kind of have the empty feeling. The house is empty. I'm empty without my husband. Echoes. Maybe say the echoes of the past is just echoing. Nothing really stand out and makes you go, wow. Everything is blah. And my whole life kind of feels that way right now. But with that being said, I didn't say that to be an oh woe is me on my channel again. You know, I'm getting really tired of coming on and being this way. I am ready for me to move on and start the new chapter in my life, a new beginning. And I know God's in control, and I know God has a plan. I don't know what it is, and He's sure not sharing it with me right now. But I know He has an understanding of what I need to do at the right time. And I'm just waiting on His timing, which I'll grant you is frustrating because I'm ready to get moving. I'm just ready to get going. I do know a while back, shortly after my husband passed, and I had made the decision, and I felt like God told me to sell the house and move. He says, I want you to name your new home, even though you don't know where you're moving to or any of that. Name your home. So I thought about it for a while, and my sister-in-law, Barb, and I, we went shopping at the thrift store, and we were discussing it, and all of a sudden we found a sign that said, Amazing Grace. And we thought it was so pretty. And all of a sudden I went, oh, that's it! Grace Cottage. And she's like, that's it! So I have named my place, even though I have no idea where I'm moving to. Haven't found it, don't know where it is, don't know what it looks like, don't have any idea whatsoever. But I've named it Grace Cottage, a new beginning. So I am waiting for my Grace Cottage. When that's going to be, I'm not sure when God's ready for that to happen. I'm ready now. I'm ready yesterday. I mean, it's a bittersweet thing for me. I'm ready to get on and start over and unpack and bring my beautiful things out and get so I can make a pretty home again. And yet the thought of leaving my home here where there's so many memories of my husband. My husband and I put the kitchen in. We put the floor in the kitchen. We put the front door and the back door in. We put my shower in. I mean, that's just the tip of the iceberg of the things that my husband did. And all the permanent things I have to leave in the house that my husband touched. I mean, sure, I'll be taking all his things with me, you know, what we want to keep and all of that. But it's not the same as the things he built, the things he put in this home. And so that leaves me feeling very empty and sad. But yet I know I can't afford the house and I need to move on. And I do need a new beginning. It's a sad moment, hard moment for me, but yet it's something I believe God does want me to move on to something else. I just don't know what or when. The impatient person in me is coming out going, come on, let's get going with this. But I know God's got his timing, and he's perfect on his timing. I may be in a hurry where I'll take that house, and if I'd have just waited another couple of days, there's a much perfect house. I don't know what his plans are. I don't know why we are having to wait on this hang up like this, but he does. So I'm waiting for him to totally make the miracle happen for me. And though I'm frustrated and I'm impatient, I know in my heart that he's going to. As I have said in my past sermons, the song, one of my favorite ones, turn your eyes upon Jesus and look fully in his face. And the wonder of, I have to sing it to get it, don't I? Turn your eyes upon Jesus, look full in his wonderful face, and the things of earth will grow strangely dim in the light of his glory and grace. So, right now, I'm waiting for his glory and grace and turning my eyes on him. For that's all I can do. Because I sure can't decorate. So let me take you around and show you the emptiness that the house is and how it really kind of just makes me feel. So stay tuned and see how I've had to make the house to try to sell it better. Because decorated nicely was a turnoff to people. And it's still a turnoff. Saying it's still full of too much stuff. I don't get it, but you'll see here in a little bit. All right, let's just start with the fireplace, which has got the most of everything on it. I decorated it with fall because I need to see fall decor. And I even pared this down. I did have a little bit more than this on there for when I showed the video on how to make that. So what is here is still too much for people, but I am not taking it down. I need to be able to sit in my rocking chair and look at this. After all, I still live here. I'll move all this stuff out when you buy the house. Maybe I shouldn't have that attitude. Maybe I should just take it down and give people what they want to look at. But I don't see what the problem is. I have people telling me they can't see the fireplace because of all the decor. Am I crazy? But I fully can see my fireplace there. Oh well, it is what it is, and this is how people think, I guess, in today's world. And, you know, a lot of the younger generation, much younger than me, is minimal. They don't like a lot. They are less is more. And they are the ones that's more apt to buy my house. So I shouldn't be critical. They have their own design style, and I have mine. It's just for my personal self, it's frustrating not to be able to enjoy my things that I like. So this has got quite a bit on here still. And I know it will be the younger generation that's going to be buying this house because they're now needing the bigger homes. They're starting to have their families, where my age generation is going to go, I don't want them stairs, as you will see. All right, well, I'm going to start here in my kitchen area in the breakfast room. All right, as you know, if you've watched me for any length of time, that is rather bare for my way of decorating. And I'm trying to decide, well, do I need to still take more off of that? Because everyone's saying they can't see the house for all the decor. So maybe I need to remove more things off of that. I just don't know why I should need to, but some people need to see it even less, I guess. And I am trying to sell the house, and I'm trying to sell them a house, not my decor. So maybe I do need to take it down. We will see. You know, this is just off of the family room where my fireplace is. So here's my kitchen. I had on the, here I have the bar stool. So I had, for showing, I had right here and right here and right here, I had place settings, you know, with napkins, just making, you know, you just sit down and eat. Well, I had to take care of that and get rid of that. Then over here I have the little breakfast table, and I also, again, had place settings on there. and I had to remove the place settings. Had a picture on the wall and had to remove the picture on the wall. I did leave my clock, and I had a beautiful scrolling type thing above the door, and I had to remove it. Above my cabinets, I had put a plant on, like a plant above that section, and a plant above that section, and a plant above that section, one in the corner over here, and one up there. Well, it was too much decor. They couldn't see the cabinets because of the decor. I really am struggling with that. Like I said, this is going to be a whiny one. And I had to take some more of my stuff out of the inside of the cabinets out because it was too cluttery. I am a more is more person. I'm not trying to criticize those that are minimal. I'm not. I am not. I had a lot of beautiful things on the counter and had to take that off. I had taken some plants and vase off of there as well. I had a few more pillows on the couch than what I have right now, just to lighten up the color. And it was too much of a good thing on there too. I had more on my coffee table, and this coffee table arrangement is still considered too much. I am just not sure why. To me, it's just adding a home feeling, at least a little bit. So I'm just showing you how empty that part is. And there is more in this area than there is, I think, in the next area. All right, it's my formal living room. Well, I guess I still have more over here. It just depends. I left my mirror and my table, and I did pare down some of the stuff that was on there. And I have my table and chairs, and I had a plant and a cute plate next to the lamp. And I had to take that off. And I did leave the coffee table. I took off the extra pillows. I had some more decorative looking ones for autumn. I took those off. And I took out more stuff out of the cabinet. I had some more plants and a little more colorful things in there. Had a plant on top. I took it off. And then I had a picture on each side. I had a plant, a big tall plant in the corner like a tree. And I had to take that out of the room. Had a little end table, took that out. I had a sofa table with the flowers on it and a lamp, and I had to take that out. Over here by my stairs, I had a plant stand with a plant in it. I had to take it out. And on my buffet, I had two pictures stacked right above each other. One that said welcome and one was a picture of Italy. Had to take that out. And then I just left this tree in the corner. And I left my chicken there. And I had a nice plate on a plate rack and some more plants and a couple of other things. It wasn't overly crowded, but a couple of more things. But it was too much. And we had to take that out. And then in the dining room here, this table I had gotten from Jody at her garage sale, Jody of Southern Seasons. I had it diagonal in the corner with a plant behind it, and I had to take the plant out, move this over, and I just kept the lamp and a little bit of greenery, and that is still considered too crowded. I probably need to take the whole table out of here. My dining room table, if you watch how I had sunflowers on here and my napkins, and I had glasses, and I had it really set up quite fun and festive with the sunflower plates. Well, they were too much, and this is still considered too much. I had a vase with flowers on my buffet and a plate with the sunflower to pull it together, and it was still also too much. So I have pared it down, and from the feedback I had yesterday, it looks like I still need to just go ahead and take even more out of my house. I'm having a hard time with that because I still live here and I want to see my beautiful things until I move. But I guess I got to look at it this way. The people that's buying my house is not buying my things, and I got to pack it up anyway. So I might as well just pack it up. It's hard to do it. But I don't know if you can see anything by looking out there. But I had my beautiful yard, not vases, planters. And I did stick my fake flowers in them. I thought it just really brought in this curb appeal with lots of color of flowers. Well, the comment was the house was so cluttered out front that it just made people not even want to look at the house, because they thought if the outside looks that cluttered and junky with all them fake flowers, then they didn't even want to come in and see the inside. So I don't know what this is all about, why it made people think that way, but I've had to really pare everything down. And I still may have to take even more down, but it is what it is. But we can also think of it this way. The person that's meant to buy this house just hasn't come in yet, and they can look at it and go, oh, I love it just the way it is, and want to buy it because of my decor. But there's nothing I can do until we sell the house, until that happens. Oh yeah, I should show you my bathroom, my powder room. If all of you follow me at all, you'll know that this is really pared down for me, because I am a more is more. Okay, I just have the simple hand soap and just that really pretty hand towel. And I did put that orchid in here. And I used to have a really beautiful round metal artwork up there. There is what my window looks like without all of my treatments. Go back to the holidays if you haven't seen me do these. Go look in my past for Thanksgiving and Christmas and the different holidays and see what I usually do for above this window. It's quite interesting, I believe, and many of my followers that follow me regularly have told me how much they liked it. So it just was something I had fun doing. But now I walk in here and I'm like, I don't know, maybe it's just too simple for me, but maybe someone else will look at it and go, perfect, nothing more needed. And then of course, just simple hand towels. I usually have a plate in the window with some greenery to make it look more sparkling and show. But this is all I dare put in here now. In fact, from what I've been hearing people say, I think the orchid is probably too much still. But it is really what it is. Anyway, so I guess enough of my complaining. I had this set up really pretty, and now it's just our bare necessities. And anyway, I've taken everything down that I want to. I probably should just go ahead and take the candelabra down right here, or candle holder, whatever that is, and take it down so this surface right here is totally clean. But I sit here and I want to enjoy some of my things. So I'm not trying to be a complainer. And if you are a minimalist, I'm sorry if I sounded cruel to you for liking less. I wasn't meaning to be mean. I just was meaning for myself personally. I have a hard time with it being empty. And I can't decorate now. I can't do the things that I normally want to do. And, it's just one of those where it's frustrating for me. But I also understand I need to appeal to the ones that's going to be buying my house, the people that maybe are minimal, and try to accommodate so I can sell my home. Then I can move on to the next one and get busy cluttering into that. So like I said, I'm not meaning to step on anyone's toes and tell them how wrong or whatever they are for not wanting decor. I'm not meaning to do that. So if it came across that way, I apologize. I was just trying to say for myself how frustrating it is with me loving decor to sit every day until I get somebody to come look at the house without my favorite pieces. It just, especially with the loss of losing my husband, it's like I've even lost decorating right now. And I'm just tired. I'm weary, and I am cranky. It's one of those things. But anyway, guys, I've caught you up, giving you a small little tour of how the house looks. And many of you may go, hey, it looks perfect to me. And so enjoy it. Hopefully I gave you some ideas for your home if you are ones that would prefer less, a way of maybe you can make it look, So my goal is to help people learn to decorate and enjoy what they want. And so for me, for being minimal, I think I'm doing really good at getting rid of all my stuff. Anyway, thanks guys so much for watching. And you all take care, and God bless, and happy decorating, and keep a joy in your heart even when things are tough. I know for me, it is tough right now, but I gotta hang on to Jesus and look fully in his face. And I am. Even though I have my up days and my down days, God is in control. God is good. And all the time, God is good. We have to stay in our faith. And we're in tough times on top of what I'm feeling with my own personal life. There's a lot of tough stuff going on in the world. And I get into, oh, woe is me. And then I'll see how there's flooding in New York and volcanoes going off and killing people and hurricanes and fires, and people are losing everything. And I'm just kind of worried about trying to sell my house. Helps put it into perspective. Yes, I shouldn't downplay what's going on with me, because personally, my life is pretty torn up too. But I at least still have a home to live in. For at least now. And I am looking to sell it and buying another one. There's plenty of people out there right now don't even know what they're going to do, because they don't have anything. The storm or the earthquakes or the fires or whatever took it all away. They don't have their house. They don't have anything. So I pray for those people, that the Lord will guide them, direct them, protect them, and help them to get their lives back together again. May not happen tomorrow after the devastations they've been through, but I pray that the Lord will really help them pull everything together, help them with the insurance claims, help them with all of it that they need to do. So, all of you take care, and God bless, and happy decorating, and keep a prayer in your heart and a song in your heart as well. And you take care, and God bless, until I figure out something else to show you guys. Take care now. Bye-bye.